entering a drive.
Holy shit, Epic is in Germany. What happened? I don't know who bribed who, but we are very thankful to the ratings board, and we are so happy to be here in Germany showing Gears of War. My name's Mike Capps. I'm the president of Epic Games. I'm really excited to be here. I love Germany. I love Kirsch. It's my 14th trip to Germany, but the first time we've ever shown anything from the Gears of War franchise. So Gears of War 3, we've been around for 20 years now at Epic. We're just about to have our anniversary. And this is the biggest game we've ever made, and it's the fucking best game we have ever made. I think you're really going to like it. It's absolutely huge. It finishes the trilogy. All the questions you wanted answered are answered in there. Has anybody here actually played Gears of War? Should I ask? Woo! 1, 2 people? Okay, all right, good. How did you get a copy? Austria? Yeah, all right. So what I'm going to show you today is part of the first act. If you remember the end of Gears of War 2, there was one last city, Jacinto Plateau. It was the only safe place left against the Locust Horde, and we had to destroy it at the end because it was the only way to stop the army. So we end the game where we're going out into the ocean. Well, Gears of War 3 starts out in the ocean. There's no government left, there's no military, it's just you and your friends trying to survive. This episode is Cole and Baird, 2 of our playable characters. Sam, a new female character, our very first female playable character in Gears of War, which is awesome. And Carmine, who I won't tell you yet whether he lives or dies. So we're returning to Cole's hometown, just looking for food, and want to show you some of the different story of the game. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
Hey Carmine, you alright? You're awfully quiet.
Someone's gotta be, with Baird yapping all the time.
Oh, I could gag him if you like. Be my treat.
Remind me why we thought Hanover was a good place to look for supplies? Maybe you gotta trust the coal train to find the goods. This is my turn. Cougar's territory.
Yeah, because that's gonna count for a lot right now.
Okay, 7-0, we'll call you back if we find something.
Roger that. Good hunting.
November 15th of this year is a very, very important date in gaming. It is 10 years to the day since the launch of Halo 1. Very, very exciting. How many people remember the first time they played the original Halo? Right, but I mean, this is a very iconic game, and we wanted to do a gift for the fans to mark the 10-year anniversary of this franchise. So a few core principles for us before we got started. First of all, we wanted to make sure the game played exactly the same as it did 10 years ago. Everybody remembers the first time they played this game. It was very iconic, it inspired shooters. This is really the thing that started 10 years of greatness for Halo. So we wanted to treat it really, really well. One of the ways we did that is, it's actually pretty cool. From a technical standpoint, we layered 2 engines together. So we've got bits of the original Halo code that are running, and that actually ensures that the game plays the way everybody remembers it does. But on top of that, we've actually layered a new graphics engine and an audio engine, and that's what makes it sound and look like a current generation title. Also gives us another little trick that we're able to do that we're going to show you guys tonight, and that's called Classic Mode. For those of you who haven't heard about it, this is probably my favorite feature of the game. At any point in the campaign, at the touch of a button, you can swap and go back to the classic graphics as you remember from 10 years ago. really words don't do it justice, so let's actually take a look at it running live. So we're going to get going. A quick word actually while we're loading it up on multiplayer. We've got Damnation and Beaver Creek running. They're on the show floor tonight, so you guys can get a chance to play some of that multiplayer. You should definitely check it out. It's a tremendous amount of fun. So we're going to do something a little different than we did at E3. At E3 we started in new mode and then went back to Classic. For you guys tonight, we're actually going to start in Classic and go back into new mode, and then we're going to go back and forth a few times because it really looks cool on this level.
Hello, does this thing work? You guys hear me? Hello? Alright. How's everybody doing at Gamescom? That's kind of weak. It's Mass Effect 3, guys. Come on, how you doing? We won't go anymore. Alright, so I'm really excited to show you guys Mass Effect 3. I'm David Silverman. I'm joined by the illustrious professional driver, Reed Buckmaster. Now, Mass Effect 3, for those of you who don't know, is really about three fundamental things. First and foremost, it's about a combination, a blend of really deep RPG mechanics mixed with that high-octane, third-person shooter action. It's kind of like peanut butter mixed with chocolate to give you that Reese's peanut butter cup goodness, okay? That's really what we're talking about in terms of blending third-person shooter action with RPG elements. That's number one. The second thing, it's all about immersive gameplay, making you feel like you are the hero. There's a lot of games out there where you play as somebody. Mass Effect is one of the very few games where you are that person. You assume the role of Commander Shepard. You are the captain of the commander of the Normandy. It is your job to save the universe. And the final thing is the story. Not only are you delivering a very kind of engaging story, a very immersive story that's exciting and thrilling, but it's also very emotional. It's going to tug at your heartstrings. So those three things are really what make up Mass Effect 3. And for the fans of the franchise, we're really excited because Mass Effect 3 is going to give you everything you could have hoped for. All those payoffs that you've been asking, we get dozens of questions on Twitter and whatnot.